Hi all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jax. In our previous video, we were talking about how you can make your uh, communication more impactful, right? So, uh, and now today's video is all about answering the very important question. It looks simple and easy, but it is not. And also based on this answer, right? If you're successful answering this question, right? So you're almost completing 40 to 50% of your interview. So I'll be, adding my experience to, to make this, more sensible. I can call it as. For freshers, I'll frame in a different way, and for experienced, I'll explain what you can add, to make it more sensible, right? The question is, introduce yourself. Most common question. This is for freshers, and for experience, it is the same question but asked in a different way. So, can you brief us about your experience and what are the platforms you worked on along with your projects? It is the same question. It looks simple, but it needs lots of practice. If you practice enough, and this will decide, this will contribute almost 40% of your interview, right? This will guide your interview in a particular direction, right? So for freshers, see, for experienced, right? So you have too many things. You can talk about your previous experience, previous projects, and what are the platforms you worked on. But for freshers, right, it is a bit difficult because when I was a fresher, when I was searching, when I started my career first, right, when I was giving my first interview, right, I was not sure what to talk. When they asked me about introduction, introduce yourself, right? Because uh, I don't know, because I had no guidance, what to talk on that. But what I can add to it, right? Like based on going through, these many, these many interviews in my careers, right? So I can explain in a better way now, right? We will talk about fresher first because it is more important, because experience will have too many things to talk about. And for experienced also, you should have some framing. And for experienced or a fresher, right, it should be a short and sweet. That is the first rule. So you should not cross, I would say personally, you should not cross more than a minute. It should be short and sweet. You should cover everything in that 1 minute. If you are experienced, if you want to talk about relevant technologies, that can relate to your job profile, you can cross another 30 seconds, but not more than that, because that will kill the complete conversation. So it should be short and sweet. Just introduce what you know and what you can add to the interview and what you can add to the job role. That is all about. And for fresher, right? As a fresher, it is a bit funny, but and when I was a fresher, right? This was my answer. So my name is Jax. I completed my graduation from XYZ College, and my hobbies are reading books and playing cricket. This was my first uh, answer, right, for this introduce yourself. It it looks a bit funny because nothing, no introduction at all. So my name, they already know, and my college, it is in my resume, and my hobbies. Yeah, I have added that in the second page at the end, right? So that is the most common thing. And see, this is the time has been changed. You always have to upgrade your answers, and along with the time, because now even the freshers, right, without with zero experience, they have been offered with the good packages. So now ask yourself, is your answer can get you a good package, good packaged job? That is more important, because if your introduction is not making more sense, then you have a competition. Obviously, the recruiter will go for a better answer, instead of that common answers, right? For freshers, what you can explain in my way, so you can use this in your interviews. So just introduce, just start with your name. And my name is Jax, and I completed my graduation in so and so college. And along with it, you can always add your mini projects and main projects. Talk about mini project, nothing wrong in it. As we completed our graduation, and I have a knowledge, I've got this knowledge on so and so technology. I have got this knowledge only because of my mini project and a main project, and we are a team of four people, and we learned that technology only to complete that project, and we successfully completed it. That's it. Do not explain too much, because the next question you should have answer, because the next question will be asked on the same. And at the end, yes, you can always add your hobbies, because you're a fresher, you don't have anything to talk about. I personally recommend, just share your hobbies, whatever, like you want to play, you like playing cricket, or you like playing chess. Just do not add this fantasy answers. I love surfing internet. I love learning about new technologies. No, do not complicate if you are not confident, because you should be ready with the next question. If you, the moment you said, I love, knowing about most new technology, then the next, very next question, what is the new technology you heard, and who invented that, and where is it from? Do not complicate, right? So just short and sweet, explain, and just go through the job description, and your talkings always should relate to the job descriptions, right? So that makes a lot of sense. You should have a sensible answer. So how we can do that? It is always practice. Just put up a timer of 60 seconds, open your a timer alarm, or just open a clock in your mobile and just practice. You should finish that within 45 seconds. I would, if it is crossing 45, not more than 60. It should be like that. That is how it works. And for experience, right, this comes very interesting, because experienced people will think like, I can answer this question, but it is too difficult for an experienced guy to introduce themselves. So I would suggest all the experienced guys, while they are explaining about their previous experience, right, always add your experience along with the learnings. And these learnings, yes, even freshers can add learnings in their introduction. They can talk about, I'm planning to learn about this, and that learning should be should relate to the company which you are applying. They don't go in depth. Before going for an interview, just have a basic knowledge, because the moment you said you're a learner, And if the recruiter has a brain, they won't go in a depth, because learner from nobody expects a huge knowledge from a learner, right? This will add for experienced people, right? So for example, if company expects the job description expects you to have X, Y, and Z technologies, you are good at X and Y, but Z, you're not confident. So what you can do is X and Y you can talk about as an experience, and Z you can always put that in a learning basket. So you can explain them, I have this experience on X and Y, and I'm planning to learn Z, because Z has a lot of scope, and you should always know the difference why you are learning. So that Z needs to be extension to your X and Y. So the moment the recruiter finds you're just using that word called learning just to get the job. No, see, if X and Y and Z are not relevant, any companies, right? Any technologies, every platform is a relevant platform. So there won't be like, they expect you to have a X and Y and a irrelevant Z technology. No, the Z technology and X technology, Y technology, the three are relevant technologies, but based on their applications and based on their requirements, they prefer whichever they're comfortable with. But when you're talking about a learning part, right, you can add this. And you can talk about the JED as a learning. And if recruiter again asks you, so JED is a critical in our role, we need JED as mandatory. If this is we need the JED technology, then you can add, see, I'm part of learning JED. If you ask me, I'm at a basic level, but I have a time, because it takes I don't think it will take more than 30 to 45 days for me to get good knowledge on JET technology, because I have experience in X and Y, because that is helping me a lot to understand more about JET. This can be a good answer, because recruiter already knows that, the technical manager already knows no technology takes more than 45 days to learn. It is common thing for every industry guys. And also, the moment you answer this, like, where do you get this time? So nobody asks you this question. If they are asking, there might be an immediate requirement, but in practical world, there won't be any immediate joinings. If you're a fresher, they might expect you to join, but if you're experienced, no, nobody expect you to join immediately. Or if you're jobless, yes, of course you can join, but if you're working, of course they know the timelines, 30 days or 60 days or 90 days of notice period. In those 9 notice period, you can tell them, yes, I can use my notice period to learn to get good knowledge on jet technology. And anyways, it is nothing to do with this opportunity, because I'm planning to learn jet, because I can see a future in jet. That is how you can answer this question. And yes, that is all about this video, and very important question and answers, right? So, and upcoming videos, yes, and in our next video, I'll be talking about how effectively you can search for jobs, and how effectively you can use those search strings to get the relevant jobs, and how active they are, and how actively the companies they're recruiting. We'll be talking on this in our next video. And that that's it for this video. And thank you, and keep liking and share if you like it, and subscribe. Thank you.